Before we start this, I just need to say follow my new Instagram below. The old one was removed. There's no explanation for it, but the new one is JordanTower News on Instagram. Please go down below and make sure you go follow me on Instagram right after this. I appreciate that so much. And I'll be posting new content starting this evening on that Instagram page daily. Appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, we got people putting paws on each other out here. Wack 100 looked like he got into it with some guys. He claims that they went after him. We don't know what happened here. Wack 100 is a very confrontational person. We saw what he said about Nip. Last year we seen him get involved in the Game and Meek Mill thing. He likes to get involved with things. You know, at one time he was cruising around LA looking for Tretch over Tupac comments he made. Okay, I mean, it's like he likes a little bit of drama. Now, Wack 100's pretty much stayed out of drama this year, but last year, you know, he was pretty turned up. So, I don't know who's right or wrong in this situation. Yeah, he seemed to hold his own. These guys, against three guys coming after him, he said, I was the victim on this one. Two on me and two approaching me. He labels them and he says, I'm not just going for it. Been doing this way too long. To all the black people, be careful. They're plotting. Nobody's plotting against anybody. He's just... I don't know why he got into it with these guys, but he probably was the victim. Maybe he was the victim. I don't know. You know, like, I don't know who was in the situation. We don't know. But, you know, he held his own, okay? He held his own, and he backed him down, and he put paws on that one guy, and he started bleeding out. You know, Wack 100's crazy, man. But, you know, he got out of there. Then we have Sony. They didn't put out enough PlayStations. Now people are putting paws on each other at Walmarts and everything. This is their fault for not putting out enough PlayStations. People will do almost anything to put a smile on their kid's face. You got resellers out here charging 3 times what the system's worth during a shutdown where people can't quite afford that. Then on top of that, Sony likes to not put enough out so people actually put paws on each other over this system so it makes headlines and they get more publicity. This is a system that would sell itself. They haven't come out with a new system in a while. People would buy this. They could have made enough. They're going to sell them anyways. I don't quite go for the marketing tactics on this system. I'm sorry. It's always been like this, and it's even worse this year with everything that's happened. They could have at least this time around released it a little bit before, you know, they could have done a little bit before Thanksgiving and had 2 months for people to get these for their children, okay? It's just disgusting. So it looks like Meg Thee Stallion, Asian Doll, and JT from City Girls are getting into it. Let's make some sense out of this, okay? So Asian Doll went on this rant. She said, hurt no lie, but I'll be damned if I let these girls bully me. Instead of saying some hop on your live, like with hearts, but I was your shoulder to cry on, huh? I had your back when the world didn't, huh? I went against my dude for our friendship, huh? Bet. So then Meg responds to that, and she says, Asian, you know me better than that. You know I didn't even like all this internet stuff. You blew things out of proportion, and you got a hot head. You played the song on live. That was that. What do I need to clear up? This is dumb. And because she's responding to Asian Doll saying, we was real friends. You should have said something yesterday and cleared it up. But no, you let that girl get in your ear. You didn't even know that girl. Okay. I don't know what she's talking about. Then maybe this stems from the JT thing in her. So let's see. Okay, so it says in my DM right now. She mad because I'm tweeting about how petty I am. This is Asian the brat saying this. Don't even write and sign 360s. Let's talk about it. So she's coming at the city girl, saying they don't write and they signed a 360 deal. Then JT says, girl, bye. Swear I'm not mad. I'm chilling with the dude y'all claim I chase. Waiting on my food. Bye, beautiful. Maybe this could get your new song some listens. Then Asian Brad says, he don't even like you. Ha ha ha. My thing's been getting played literally. Maybe this would prove to the world you ain't ish, but a hater. Just let me know your location. I'm ready to meet up. My point been, you been a fan, and you used to be like, oh my God, Asian doll, I love you. She said, that was 2017. Let it go. It's about to be 2021. Then Asian the Bride says, nobody mad about you. Then JT says, girl, bye. I'm not mad. I'm chilling. She goes on with the dude that you know, da da da. Then it says, Queen Vaughn says, I don't give a F about none of that. You don't even own your own recordings. And she says, stay in your own world. You're not the only ugly girl in the world. So I don't know. The JT from City Girls is definitely not ugly. She's pretty hot. She's hotter than Asian Doll, I'll say that much. JT says, I got time, because you love the internet attention. This is getting sad now. Listen, Asian Doll is kind of evil, man, I'm going to say. That whole thing with NBA Youngboy and dissing King Von and then all this other stuff happened. Girls will get you jammed up, man. That's all I could say. It's not her fault per se, but it didn't help. Let's just say that much. You know, it didn't help. Whatever was going on between King Von and those guys, that didn't help. When they broke up and she did a song with NBA Youngboy and talked about King Von, that was nasty. Lastly, we got, and I can't make, if you're confused about that situation, I am too, okay? Who knows what's going on with that? I tried to make sense of it, but it's just a bunch of girls mad about something. They seem to be mad at each other today. Where's the unity, guys? Memphis Bleek says he wants to do a versus with Joel Santana or Lloyd Banks. How disrespectful. No, don't get me wrong. Memphis Bleek was a part of history just being with Jay-Z, right? And everyone bought Bleek's first album. You know, he was on Jay-Z's albums, and, you know, they bought his first album. It was cool. I bought it. The Coming of Age, 1999. It was cool. Then you had The Understanding in 2000. Then Made in 2003. Then after that, it was just like... That album Made was okay. But we're talking about a different time in hip-hop. We're talking about a time where, like... You could be force-fed things. And that's kind of what happened with Memphis Bleek. We were force-fed Memphis Bleek through Rockefeller Records. Sure, he's a part of history, okay? But, like, you know, can he rap? Absolutely, he can rap. Is he... But he's going to go down as the best hype man ever with Jay-Z, let's be honest, okay? He was part of the Jay-Z support system. You know, he was a part of Rockefeller Records. You know, he's cool. Talks a lot. I mean, he's all right. But, like, to battle against Joel Santana, nah. Joel Santana's super nice. Really made an impact when he came out. Like, he wasn't just Cameron's hype man. He stood on his own. He held up the mixtapes. He did his first 2 albums were really, really good. Just after that, things didn't go his way. You know, he got put on the shelf at Def Jam. didn't do the right things to get off. It's hard to maneuver in that situation. I think Juelz was better off as an artist. I always thought that. And then he tried to like do his own thing with his artist. He tried it. He's more of an artist. He's not a leader. He's more of an artist. Not everybody's a born leader. That takes a lot to handle your own stuff and be a leader, like 50 Cent was, like Cameron was, like Jay-Z was. It takes a lot. Lloyd Banks, same situation, more of an artist, made a great impact, stood on his own on mixtapes and everything. Really good at really great rapper. These guys are way too far beyond Memphis Bleek. I don't know who would be a good versus for Memphis Bleek and who really wants a versus from Memphis Bleek. I don't really want a versus from Joel Santana or Lloyd Banks. I didn't really want. There's a lot of verses that are just unnecessary. Like, it's a hot thing right now, but it's like they're gonna just run it into the ground. I'm gonna be honest with you. The next thing we want to see is The Game versus 50 Cent. We want to see verses with tension. We don't want to see verses that's a kumbaya. And Memphis Bleek's going to have a few records to play. It's not going to hold up against Joel Santana or Lloyd Banks' catalog. I'm sorry. I got respect for Memphis Bleek and what he added to everything. He was necessary. But let's be honest. It's not necessary to have a versus with him, Anyways, and that's no shade. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. And you guys can feel how you feel about it. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys are having a great day today. It's Sunday. Not much. Really not much is going on. Ariana Grande's engaged for like the 20 millionth time, We'll see if this one lasts. What else is going on? That's about it. There's a lot of nonsense going on. I know it's not even worth reporting. Anyways, guys, it's Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. Do not forget to smash that like button. I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace. I just need to say, follow my new Instagram below. The old one was removed. There's no explanation for it, but the new one is JordanTower News on Instagram. Please go down below and make sure you go follow me on Instagram right after this. I appreciate that so much. And I'll be posting new content starting this evening on that Instagram page daily. Appreciate you guys.